One of the key lead-out riders, of course, for him, be Frodwa. Stora knocked back a little bit. So this is going to be quite nervous. Now, it's going to be very, very easy, relatively easy in the wheels here. So we're going to go, essentially, from cold to hot very, very quickly.
Yeah, snapping
we saw that little bit of a move earlier on, which would have enlivened people a little bit. But in the wheels there, you can see riders freewheeling here. This is going to be a very interesting sprint in terms of the dynamic range. We're going to switch from going at literally 200 watts to 1,000 watts in very, very short order. This is fascinating. Just under 4K to go.
That switch, Matt, is going to happen just before this little knoll that we've got coming up with about 2.5 kilometers to go. So when they get to the foot of that, it's going to be an opportunity for some to invest in the finale. Let's put it that way. It'll certainly be it comes after the 3K marker, so some may ease just a little bit, but all hell could break loose at that point, because it's that last little sinuous, high-paced chilly-shally that we're waiting for, and it's happening right now.
Starting to wind things up. Yep. Jack Hager's moved over. He can't sustain the pace anymore, so they're using Filippo Ganna up the inside. The shape of the peloton, as you can see, has distinctly changed. More of an arrowhead as the Dane, the former winner of Het Nieuwsblad, looks around for Mads Mikkels.
Oh, here we go. And look on the other side of the road. Tobias Lund is still being guided at the moment. Gudmestad is third in line. He'll be the last man to release Tobias Lund. And you can see Pippo Ganna is absolutely peddling squares at the moment, trying to find space out there, but smoothing them out absolutely brilliantly into the centre line right now, and into our consciousness rattles Picnic Post NL. John Degenkolb hoping to steady the ship and take his hand upon the tiller for Pavel Bittner. Let's wait and see. Arnaud Delis now decides to come and join the fun. In fact, he's still hanging five. In fact, it's Bullens on the other side of the road. Delis decides to spear up the centre. Meanwhile, over there on the right-hand side, it is, of course, Lidl Trek waiting for Jonathan Milan to invest. And as you can see, he's tucked in behind Pippo Ganna. That's a great wheel to follow. Drifting over here, all of a sudden, Soudal want to play it for Paul Magnier.
They do indeed. It's still a big turn on the front by Ethan Hayter, the British rider, looking also coming through the centre, looking after Kogut and Corbin Strong. Is NSN Cycling trying to find some space? Where are Alpecin de Koning, the squad of Jasper Philipsen? They're on the left-hand side, just behind the French squad. This is going to be fascinating. 2.3 Ks to go. A lot of other teams are bulked in and they are hemmed in.
They are. Degenkolb's waiting to go forward. He's got Pavel Bittner, the man with the orange stripes here. And look at that, green and white 31. He's going to follow that line. He's got a teammate here, Barcello, who's just trying to do a bit of elbow work here, trying to make some space for Gaviria to go and play the game. And that will be indeed found out in 2 kilometers time. The Estonian champion, Mads Mikkels, is absolutely protected here. He's got 2 in front of him. He's got 2 behind him. But dead centre, it's Little Trek that still pick it up. This is fantastic. Alpecin need to get themselves into shape for Jasper Philipsen.
Oh, this is absolutely fascinating. It is Albanese on the right-hand side. Lucas Nurika, the rider in the pink, just moving through to the centre. Still Ethan Hayter on the front. What a turn it is. Valchard has moved through to the front. Ed turns now. Looks around at Valchard, who swings off. Milan is just behind Consoni, so they're in the kind of wrong order at the moment, but this is interesting
big
stuff.
Old shoulder leaning on each other here. No room for error at all. Delis there. Others have been cast asunder, and suddenly the attrition rate is at its absolute peak. Here goes Delis picking it up, as you can see. Number 91 just watching others, and as he does so, guess what? Is Alaphilippe going to get involved here and just start to make some moves forward? EF Education here as we hit the Flamme Rouge. The road is relatively straight as yet more elbows come into the fray here. This is a nightmare. Jonathan Milan just gets destabilised ever so slightly, but he regains his composure and he goes for it. He's got his lead-out man there. It's Ed Turns who's going to lead him to one. Flicks the elbow. Do you want to come through just yet? No, thank you very much, he says. And it's Lund who's going to go for this one. The Aqua Arms of Decathlon. I think they've got a fantastic lead-out train. They pick it up. It's going to be mano a mano by the time we get there, but Lund goes for it. Lunges for it. He got too early. Polti ships a chain in the middle here. Oh, it's all over the place for just now. And it's going to be Abrahamsen, I think, who tries to go the wide line through. Oh, and it's still Lund who's going to have a dig here. This is absolutely phenomenal. It's Gudmestad who's leading him in. Who else has got something to take out of this? Jonathan Milan hits the centre. Tongue out, licking that invisible ice cream. Is he going to help himself? He gets the line. He can Let's see now what lies up ahead of him. Big response coming through here by Lund. Is he going to lunge up the centre? It looks like he might well get there. This is absolutely phenomenal. What a win. That was absolutely brilliant. Superb stuff. He can't believe it, but we can. Tobias Lund, I said watch out for him. He wasn't at the top of anybody's list, but you know what? In scenarios like this, Tobias Lund owned the day. Just what he's done.
What a sprint from Tobias Lund Andersen. That was such a difficult, chaotic sprint with that headwind finish. Milan opened up early. Milan went with about 2:20 to go, which is a long way in a headwind. We had Philipsen up the inside, but this man emerged through the centre. His team rode an absolute blinder, locked onto the left-hand side, bossed that position, and Tobias Lund Andersen has beaten some of the best riders in the world, and boy, he looks delighted. Congratulations all round. That's what it's like to win at this level.
Absolutely. I warned you about him. His team were just so dialed in. And you know what? He's beaten everybody today. That was terrific. Chapeau, sir, and to the team. What delivery.
Yeah, let's have a look at this again. Here we go. Milan in second wheel. Lund Andersen on the inside. Mads Mikkelsen having a good ride as well. De Lee opens up on the right-hand side. There's not much space. Number 6 there. Jasper Philipsen's coming up very late. Number 5, should I say. Philipsen is way down at the moment. Gavira is also in the mix as well. And now, look at the seated sprint here. This opened up very early. He might have been told it was a tailwind finish and then hit the headwind because the wind has changed direction so much. But Lund Andersen on the inside. That kick off the wheel of Milan. Philipsen on the inside. De Lee on the right-hand side. Magnier coming up late. But look at this. Emerging almost a length clear with time to celebrate ahead of De Lee. Lund Andersen victorious here in Magliano di Marsi. And what a sprint it was. Power, timing equals victory.
How about that? Good Lord. What an amazing day. And what an amazing winner. I said, I warned you, as soon as you see those aqua sleeves and the way they were riding, they were absolutely rock-locked solid on that side of the road.